everyone. Welcome, Diego. Thank you so much for being with us. So Diego has a master's in design management and experienced agilist, helps individuals and teams negotiate a path to more collaborative and responsive ways of working and implement the transformation needed to achieve real results in a digital world. So we are so happy to have you and learn more about your methodology. So thank you, Diego, and the floor is yours.
Thank you. My pleasure to stay here with you. And it's an honor to be invited by ICF to this webinar. And special thanks for you, Valesca, Nada, okay? And well, I am talking from Brazil. I hope you can understand me well. And I will talk slowly because I am not completely fluent. Okay, be patient with me. But the most important here is it's the opportunity to know about the Lego serious play, like a method. Okay, and I will start sharing my screen with you. One sec, please. Okay. Can you see? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's play for trust with Lego Serious Play, okay? It's important to say that we will have a Q&A session in the end of this webinar, but this webinar is a little different of the others because we will have a practice during this webinar of the Lego Serious Play method, okay? Please stay here with us and play with us, okay? Like Claudia said, I am an agilist and designer. Here are some QR codes that you can point your camera to stay in touch with me in Instagram or LinkedIn, okay? And I am agilist and have great experience with service design and discovering consumer needs and expectations and desires, okay? And obviously, I am a Lego Serious Play certified facilitator. It's important to say that Lego Serious Play is a method, okay? Now, the core of the method is an open source method. Lego distributed this method in this way, but we have different companies that sell trainings in Lego Serious Play, and you can learn different activities to use Lego Serious Play method. Okay, I can't learn that activities before they are under law rights, okay? But the open source core steps, it's we don't have any kind of problem, and you can use in your code sessions in the future without any kind of problems, okay? And second thing that's important to say, it's about the pieces, the sets used by Lego Serious Play method. Lego in the website have, if you search Lego Serious Play, you will see different sets that Lego sells, okay? And they are especially created for the methods. But if you don't have now these sets without any kind of problem, you can use any kind of Lego bricks that you have. Okay, you can take the Legos of your daughter, your son. Yeah, okay, it's no problem to use that kind of Lego bricks. Next step, I will show you about Lego Serious Play. Okay, Lego Serious Play is a method, and we have steps, process structured. Okay, is a method to unlock knowledge in the players, because players during the session, during the play of the method, they will have insights and thoughts and ideas that normally are uncovered in their inconscient, but with the use of Lego Serious Play method, they will emerge, and this is very important for us like coaches, okay? It's a structured process. We have 3 steps, and I will talk more about that in the next moments. And the method have the power to uncover thoughts, promote reflections, and give the opportunity to create ideas for complex problems or challenges of the persons. Inside of the companies, or like us, using like coaches, to develop professional skills or competencies, okay? It's important to say that, like Valesca, the psychologists can use this to personal development. The reasons of Lego Serious Play method, obviously, was inside Lego company in the middle of 1990 decade, okay? That in that period, the video games are arising, and Lego started to see the sales falling down very quickly, okay? And they started to think how could they create different strategies to solve that problem, okay? And because of that, that kind of problem, it's a very complex problem, because we have different elements to solve, to uncover, to discover, okay? And if after to know that are complex problems, and they have multiple scenarios, because they are a global company. It's different to sell in the United States or in Europe, and they need to know how to manage that kind of situation, different situations. It's common part of the companies, the lack of communication, and they started to communicate better during the meetings to solve the problems and think strategies. They started to use Lego bricks to show for others during the meeting about their thoughts and their understanding about the problems. When they started to do that, they saw that this is a way to turn tangible our thoughts. And it's very powerful to put everybody in the same page when we are talking about a challenge, okay? And not just that, but the method, it's very powerful to create an environment to collaborate. Because when we use Lego Serious Play, Lego bricks, when we use Lego bricks, we can invite people to share their understanding using the bricks. And this is very good to turn the communication better and to turn the meetings more collaborative way. And obviously, after that, with a better understanding, we have probably, in the most of the cases, decisions that are more inclusive, because we can listen different opinions with different lenses about the problem, okay? And that's are the main reasons here that originate the Lego Serious Play method. And Lego put in an open source way this method in the beginning of 2001, 2002, okay? Well, behind the method, and I won't go deep in the theories, but for your information, we have different fields of knowledge and multiple theories. The first one here is the theory of systems, because all is about system, okay? Is all about systems. We have in systems in our society, we have inside systems in a company, okay? And the second here is the constructivism of Piaget. And Piaget tells us that knowledge is created by interactions with the world, okay? And the third, the constructionism of Papert, that told us that is all about learning, interacting with the world using technologies. And in this case, Lego Serious Play is the technology. We are using this like a technology to facilitate dialogues, okay? Turn easier. After that, Vygotsky with his sociocultural theory of cognitive development, because we are humans and we are always interacting with others, and during these interactions, we are always learning. In Lego Serious Play, when we have more than one player, okay, when I listen somebody telling about his model, I am using my openness to understand the world with his lenses. And in most of time, I will use that to recreate my opinions about the world, about the problems and the situations, okay? And the last one, but obviously not at least, theory of experiential learning, that, okay, say to us, called that we can learn better like a part of experience instead of just see or listen about something, okay? Well, now I will talk about how can we use Lego Serious Play methods. And like I said, we can use for personal and professional development. We can use for team development, and I use most frequently in this way. But we can use to enterprise development, to help teams to understand about the whole system of the company and the stakeholders, internal stakeholders, external stakeholders, and create obviously strategies and achieving the innovation, seeking for innovation, sorry. The benefits of Lego Serious Play method for coaching is the first one. Player and we, like a coaches, we will have a deep understanding about the situation, about a context, about a subject, and Lego Serious Play can create an environment that is very engaged for the players. Obviously, that we have moments of fun because we are. Can you listen? Oh, this is good. The sound of Lego bricks. They are colored. We are creating something. These pieces with these pieces with these bricks, and Lego lives in our hearts. It's easy to use that with the coaches. Fourth, decision making. Well, decision making here is easier like a process, because when you use Lego bricks, we can uncover things, and when we see better about the things, we can make better decisions. And the last one, the coaches can think in action plans to start their journey. The coaches, sorry, can think in action plans to start their journey to achieve the goals. This is the main point here. We can use for discover things with the coaches, but we can use Lego Serious Play to facilitate the plans to achieve the goals. Okay. Well, how does it work? Lego Serious Play have process structure that are just 3 steps. Like a facilitator or a coach, I will set the challenge. The first step is set the challenge. The second one, we will ask for the participant to build a model. And after some minutes, they will share about the model, answering my challenge. Okay? We will see in the practice this structure soon, and will be more clear for you. Well, remember that it's a game. Okay, Lego Serious Play, it's a game. It's like a game, and like a game, we have rules. Lego told us, explained us that rules for them are the etiquette. In the etiquette, they told us 2 main points. The first one, no correct answers for the challenge, because we know that everybody is different. We have different backgrounds, experience, and etc. Okay, and we need to create the environment, the security environment, to anyone share any kind of information that them needs. Okay. The second is everybody listen and talk. And this is very important. We know that companies frequently during a meeting, for example, just the hierarchy in the room talk. Okay, and here in Lego Serious Play, the method was constructed, was built, created to facilitate that everybody needs to listen, everybody needs to talk. Little tip, when you will facilitate a session, and you perhaps will facilitate a team coaching, for example, you can't permit, I don't know, I'm sorry, but that when somebody is talking, nobody had the opportunity to talk. We need to listen up we need to listen carefully. Okay, everybody listen during the moment that somebody is talking and telling their story about the model. Now I put here for you 3 values that I use like a rules during a session. For example, we need focus. Okay, the rule of feet. You know, if you have your feet here, please stay here. It's common when I use with youngers this method. I put a specific rule that no electronics, for example, because we need focus. Second, openness, and third, courage. We need openness because perhaps I disagree with you about something, okay? But I need to respect your opinion. And I need courage to talk about things that sometimes it's a little difficult to touch, to expose to others, okay? And the 3 dots here, it's because to remember that you can create any kind of rules that you think that it's important to your facilitation, okay? Here I have some photos about my workshops here in Brazil and Portugal, and I lived in Portugal some years, a bunch of years, and I have here different situations to you to see the mood, the vibe, the environment during the Lego Serious Play session. For example, at bottom right, I have a man that it's using the stage, we call the stage, okay, to tell a story about his model. take a look because it's a good photo because he's immersed in to tell his story, and this is very important to Lego Serious Play. On the other hand, on the top left, we have a team discussing a shared model created by them to create strategies for a company. Okay, and we have other workshops. Perhaps Tanya recognize that people because she's there. And okay, now it's time to play. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Can we play? Yeah. Let's go, Nala. Well, here's important. We have the first step to facilitate a Lego Serious Play method is teach the players how to play. And we call this moment skill building, okay? And I will ask Valesca, Nada, and Claudia to build a tower that represents your next vacations. Take a look because you have 2 minutes to build, and after that, you will have 1 minute to share about your model. Are you ready? If anybody wants to try, please, let's do that together, okay? But obviously that here we can't listen everybody because we don't have time for that, okay? Well, Nada, Valesca, and Claudia, go ahead, 2 minutes. I will play a song here, okay?
Diego, if you could pick somebody from our audience, because I had trouble with my supplier for the Lego pieces, so I'm not ready with the Lego bricks. Would somebody from our group today have the pieces they can participate?
I'm sorry.
Shakti, do you
Claudia?
No? Okay.
No, I'm sorry, yes. I don't have Lego.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone from there. So. I was not expecting to think about vacation, Diego.
Yeah, me too. I was expecting something.
I think we are so immersed in work that we are not thinking about vacation.
I'm building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But in the near future, we will have vacations, please.
We can use as much Lego as we want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 30 seconds. Remember that when, like a facilitators, always say to people to use both hands to touch in the pieces, the Lego brick, and do not overthinking about the challenge. Okay. 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 Time is up. Let's talk.
Hey.
Who will start telling about the model? Remember, put your models in this at the stage, okay? And use some pieces to show the camera to us about the model, okay?
Hey, we have 1 minute to talk.
1 minute, please.
I don't know. I think I'm going to remove the background.
Can you maybe stop sharing your screen so we can see?
Yeah, thank you. It's better. Okay.
You want me to go, Nada?
We will start, Nada? Go ahead. Tell us about your next vacation, please.
I will start.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Valesca.
So very quickly, and this is my model. So my vacation, the blue means ocean. Is going to be my next vacation. Is going to be in the ocean. This green round is somewhere in the wall. Okay, and I have the sun here. This is the yellow, transparent yellow for me represents the sun. And I found this piece in the whole package, so that's good. And this here, it's me, and I put this door here.
Okay.
So it's something that I need to go through a few things. I need to cross this door, and it's going to be a journey, a walk until I'm able to be there, but enjoying my next vacation. So
very, very good. But it's important to cross this door, huh?
Yes, I need to cross the door. Maybe this door is the International Coaching Week. One part of this door.
Okay, thank you, Valesca. Nada or Claudia?
So I didn't do a tower actually. I'm sorry. I did this.
Okay, tell us about this. This is
It's all white and blue. So we're in Greece. I don't know why. So it's an open space. So there's an open space and there's a slide. So either you enter through the door, or you go up the stairs and you slide into the house. So it's very fun and light. And I don't know why in the middle there's a square. Like this is the center of all this house. And there are bridges between the different spaces. I think I need to build bridges in my head. And it's all white, very clear, very neat, very minimalistic, very modern. It's very structured. It doesn't seem like a holiday, when it's so structured and.
Yeah, for you, this is your holiday.
But it's really an open space, and it's inviting to walk through, like to flow between the different spaces. And there's a lot of transparency, the transparent blocks.
Can you explain for us about that piece, that blue transparent piece in the corner?
I think it's authenticity, and I like openness, and like you can see through. Okay. But the blue, I guess it's the reflection of the sea and the light and the lighting inside because of the sky and the sea. So the reflection is blue. So there's a lot of lightness and
okay. Thank you. Remember, like a facilitator, you can make questions about the model. But remember, for example, if I have this model, okay, if I have this model, I never, like a facilitator, and please do not permit that people ask like this. Oh, Diego, what means this flag? Okay, because for us, here in Lego Serious Play, we are working with metaphors. And perhaps for me, this is not a flag. And we can put some meaning in the piece, okay? But we can ask, like I did with Nada. Oh, Nada, can you explain for us about that transparent blue piece there? She will give some meaning about that piece, okay? And about we are talking about metaphors. It's important to say that, oh, here I have a little piece, and this is the flower of the flower in the hair of my daughter. Okay, but I can say that no, this is a cog in my professional career that's important to do something. Okay, we will create meaning for the pieces. Okay, Claudia, please tell us your story.
I'm sorry, Diego. I didn't get my pieces on time, so I don't have a model.
I didn't understand.
I'm so sorry.
No problem. Okay. Let me tell about one more thing. Always say to the participants to use both hands, because it's scientifically comprobated that when we use both hands with Lego bricks, we are using both sides of the brain, okay? And this is important to that inclusive and bolder solutions and ideas and understanding about the things. Well, okay, go ahead. And I will share again my screen, and I will show you the next challenge. Remember, after the skill building, we will start asking questions that are challenges for the participants. And I created just 2 challenges, okay? But you can use different questions to go deeper and deeper and deeper in a subject with your coaching. The main secret here is that we can do an spiral path until the main subject that we have. See, I started creating a funny moment and good environment, talking about vacation, that is positively, that is good, okay? But this is not our challenge. This is not our goal here in this interaction, okay? And the first challenge, somebody, Valesca will talk, so.
I was going to ask, when you work with groups, the participants ask questions to each other?
Yes, they can, but using that tip that I said, without any kind of meaning of the pieces, and it's not common, it's not frequent, but sometimes we have somebody that interrupts when somebody's telling the story, and we can't agree with this, okay? Well, the challenge now, it's very easy, Valesca and Nada. Please, build a model to answer the question. How would you describe your potential as a professional? Because we are in ICF, explore your potential and We want to know about your potential as a professional. Please, you have now 3 minutes to build, and after that, I will give you 2 minutes to share, okay? Go ahead.
Okay.
I will play a song, a music here, sorry.
Diego, the pieces are out of stock in Amazon.
Oh, no.
I know. See?
And in Lego.com. I'm just letting you know.
Yes, I know. It was so hard.
Oh, dear Lord.
Can we use? No, I was gonna ask.
No, I think that Diego, as you have connections with Lego, I think you should hype
Yes.
this up and make us a little special package and deliver it.
Uh-huh.
But you can use any kind of set. Carmen.
Diego, can we use any kind of Lego set like the ones they sell
Yeah.
for kids? So, okay.
Anyone, because we will give meaning for the pieces. And okay, if you have the correct sets, it's better because they were built like a set, especially for Lego Serious Play. But if you don't have, no problem. Use what the sets and the Lego bricks that you have.
Yeah. So can I use a minute that you guys still have ask questions?
I'm sorry, Carmen. Can you?
Can I ask questions while we wait? Can I ask a question while we wait? Can I
Can
ask
she ask? Can she
Can I-
ask a question right now?
While we wait?
Okay, I think that yes, but we will have a Q&A after
Oh.
the
Oh wait.
practice. Okay,
Okay.
Thank you.
but please, right now, taking notes, Carmen. One minute more. Okay, are you okay, Nada and Valesca? I will use this moment to say that it's very, very important, and it's part of the method you set up time to build the model, okay? You need to set the time because when we have some impression, we don't overthink about the challenge, and this is very good for the results. I am looking for the chat, and I saw that Ali Ao Jungerman asked about the structure, and the third step is sharing. Ao, okay? Set the challenge, build a model, and the last one is sharing. And thank you, Kalinka. Shakti is asking if we need to use Lego this is a Lego method, Shakti, okay? But obviously you can use any kind of tangible elements to facilitate the dialogue. For example, you can put other toys in the middle, merged with Lego pieces, Lego bricks, okay? And you can use, and I will talk about that after a little more. You can use different tools that coaches often use, okay? But I will explain better soon. But yes, you can use different things that you think that is important to facilitate the dialogue, because the main point here is facilitate a dialogue, is create an environment that people have moments to share with security and deep understanding. Okay, Valesca y Nada, go ahead. Can you start now, Nada? 5, 4.
I'm sorry, it just broke. 1 second, okay.
No problem. Okay, I will stop my screen sharing. Okay, Nada. Explain your model.
Okay, so this is it.
Wow.
Wow.
Great job.
So there are stairs because I guess it's exponential. So I'm growing in my potential.
Okay.
And there are different seeds, like different things that are down and others where I'm growing. And I'm trying to build links between each of them. Like here, there's a bridge that should go into another tool or another learning, or a lot of white, a lot of transparency too. There's a door because I guess it's the door to learning.
Good.
And still the transparency and a lot of see-through because I guess authenticity maybe is part of what I like to have in my practice.
Perfect. Thank you, Nada. Somebody wants to ask something for Nada? No? Okay.
Can I say something?
Please.
Can I? Well, because I know Nara and I worked with her for the past few months. It really reflects who she is as a person, her essence. What she's done there.
Good. Thank you. Valesca, can you share with us?
Yes, it's not so elaborate, but
no, it's very great job.
I have the stairs as well. Okay, here, and those things around next on the sides are things that I'm collecting on the way. You know, as I go up, I learn it. Is the learning? I think it's kind of similar. It's the learning, is the experience and tools and everything that I'm learning through this path and, you know, the stairs. And here in the top, I want something that could move, that is kind of a windmill, because I see myself a lot as someone who creates movement, who creates energy, and is like creates movement and energy and wants to it's focused to the world, you know, when this is going out right? And involving people and bringing, sending things to people, creating opportunities, and yeah, and that is the top for me.
Okay, can you explain better that break under the mill? What means that? No,
Which one?
Under the mill you have
This, yes,
Fish.
you know, I like the transparent. Is the transparency, and the yellow, which is was the sun in the other model, and here has to do with shining, you know, and the star and be brilliant, you know, to be able to get there. So maybe it has to do with success. Success has to do with become a windmill, you know, producing wind, producing.
very good.
Yeah.
Look, I did that question for her. During the explanation, in any moment she talked about that piece. But when I asked, she started to think a meaning for that specific piece, okay? And this is very good when we need that the player go deeper in explanation, okay? This is a tip for you. Okay, Valesca and Neda, thank you so much for your sharing. And now we will have to the last challenge, okay? And the last challenge, if you want to break that model, it's not a problem, okay? And I will share again my screen, and here we go. Okay. In the next challenge, and for this interaction, this is the last one, okay? But I will ask them to create a model to convert their thoughts during this session for something a little more tangible, okay? Take a look. The second challenge, and here is the Wonder Woman, because I know that you are Wonder Woman, okay? And take a look. Now you need to build a model to answer the question. What can you do to maximize your professional potential and reach your goals? Again, what can you do to maximize your professional potential and reach your goals? Look, you need to present something tangible to reach your goals, okay? Again, you have 3 minutes to build, and after that, I will give you 2 minutes to share about your thoughts. Okay, let's play now. Go ahead. Okay, Valesca.
Just before, Diego, before we continue, because it's 10 to 6, and I don't know if you want, and I don't know if everybody might be organized to stay until 6 or 10 to 6, which was our previous webinars, and maybe do some questions and answers, or if people are okay to stay a little bit longer. I just bringing for us to decide what to do now.
Yeah, let's ask them. People, what do you want? Because I will share with you PDF with the core process of the model, of the method, okay? I will share with you that. And after that, we have a Q&A session. And we have, I think that we have time for that, okay? And Valesca, I don't know if I answered.
Yeah, so everyone, are you available to stay a little longer after 6, or do you want to start asking questions? I think Carmen had a question. You can
Yeah, I'm okay.
go ahead and,
Oh,
okay.
Okay, let's do in this way. Valesca and Nada goes build that last challenge. We talk a little bit about the answers after you telling, and after that, immediately you can go to Q&A, and I will share the PDF. Everybody's okay with that? Okay, go ahead.
Linda has to, what I need to do to.
Diego, I think you can share your computer sound for Zoom.
I'm sorry, Claudia?
No, I heard you were sharing music. You can share it from the Zoom app,
Ah, okay.
because we can't hear it. Doesn't sound that.
I did because just for a little more enjoyable moment, but no
Okay.
problem. I will stop.
Yeah, because it was breaking. No, it was breaking up. It doesn't sound.
No problem.
It doesn't sound.
Well, the point here is when you will facilitate a Lego Serious Play, you can play some music during the build moment to, well, to turn more enjoyable the moment and the experience. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, can we start to tell the story? Are you ready, Neda?
I'm not sure. It's a little bit tricky, but I can show.
This is the point. It's we challenge for not easy answers. Okay, and a little tip. I created for the first time for this interaction. I created these questions using AI. I used a GPT.
Wow.
It was very, very good to do that. Obviously, the prompt that I used was efficient, but you can try to use the GPT to help you to create different a string of questions to challenge the participants. Okay. Obviously, the question always be an open question. Okay, we can't do any question looking for yes or no. Okay, and you can use AI like a tip. Okay, Nada, tell us about your answer. What can you do to maximize your professional potential and reach your goals? Can you explain for us with your model? Wow. Minimalist. Go ahead.
Diego, can you stop sharing so we can see the
sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go.
Okay, so that's a square. That is me. I don't know if it's me, actually. It's my comfort zone, let's say. Okay. And in my comfort zone, there are certain barriers that are not letting me going out of my comfort zone, like limiting beliefs or imposter syndrome or stuff like that. So I'm trying to go out. So it's still open, but at the same time, there are certain, I don't know if you see the, okay. And here, if I go out of my comfort zone, I took your ID, Valeska. I have something that turned, and that is exponential. Like it's nonstop. It's like, how do you call those that goes in the moon?
Rocket.
Huh?
Rocket.
Rocket, thank you.
Okay. Like a rocket.
A rocket here. So yes, this is, I don't know actually why it's turning. It's as if it's more open, it's fluid. And at the same time, it's holding something that when I'm outside of the comfort zone, then it can, like, breaking those barriers would allow me like to, I don't know.
Okay. Look, I will wrap up with Nada. Okay, now because do not forget anything that she told us. And like a coach, I could ask her about, okay, Nada, but can you name every barrier that you told us? Which kind of barrier are you talking about? Nada, please, you don't need to answer, okay? But I am giving for you, how can we, like coaches, can use the methods to go deeper and deeper and deeper. And after you explain about the barriers, okay, let's put that barriers and let's prioritize the first one that we need to make, for example. And after that, okay, now let's talk about that rocket. What do you have to share with us? What different kind of actions you need to take this rocket on the moon to launch that rocket? Can you name the steps to that? And little more deeper, can you set a deadline for that? Which is important to reach. We have some deadline for that. You have some important date to achieve that goals. And look, we start using the model to go with deeper questions, and with that we try to wrap up like to a new direction of the like a planning that you have to manage to achieve your next goals, to achieve your best version, your best potential. Okay, this is the way that you use for coaches. Valesca, please take notes about the questions that you have to me after that. And let's go. Valesca, tell us about your model.
Okay, my model, again, steps, but this time it's solid steps, much more than the other. The other was kind of very thin and bubbly. Now what I need to do is to take solid steps. Sometimes will be challenge gaps like this,
good.
and I put this to connect the gaps. I will need to be creative to connect those steps and to go through this. So I want to put this that is flexible and it's different. It's not only a bridge or something. And I also, this one has something, you know, it's not clear. It's not clear. It's just a different obstacle that comes and what I do with it. So I will have to solve those situations while I give solid steps. And here is supposed to be a bridge between this last step and again the door, the transparent door that is important. And I think it's opening doors and doing all this and opening doors all the while I'm going, you know, giving those solid steps.
Very, very good. Well, the first question that I have to you is, okay, what exists after that door?
Yeah, I was trying to build, but my platform, I built this at the end of the platform, and that is something because as you build with Lego, more ideas come, right? So I didn't have, so I was trying to build something that was no space here, which was the trophy, you know, to reach that world and connecting with the first model I did, which was the vacation somewhere in the world where the sun is shining.
But can you name this trophy? Okay, you can.
No, if I can name it.
Yeah, look, I am doing something to make the answers more tangible, because now we are converging the session, and we need like a coach, we need something tangible to work. And okay, you will cross that door and achieve a trophy. But okay, what is the trophy for you? Can you name it for me? Or perhaps trophies? We will look for this kind of answer, okay? And I could ask her about that steps that she told us. Okay, can you name every step that you need to go there until the door? Can you explain a little bit more about that piece with like a window without glass, without, you know? Can you explain which kind of barrier is this in your moment, in your professional moment? And this is the way that we use the method to go deep in the challenges, in the situation, the context of the person, and using that to create the environment to share with us meaningful things. Okay? Anybody have some question for Nada or Valesca? No? Well, let me say to you that we can use Lego Serious Play, for example, for you, okay? We can use Lego Serious Play with canvases, for example. We can use with different tools, like grow method. Okay, do you remember? It's a simple tool used by coaches. It's goals, reality, and options, and the last one is will. Can you create a model about your goals? And after that, can you create a model about your reality and about the options that you have to achieve that goals and about your wills? Okay, this is different ways that we can use Lego Serious Play like a coaches. Okay, now I will share with you my screen with a QR code. Okay, this is an ebook in PDF that you can download to know more about the Lego Serious Play method. Okay, remember, this is a Lego touch point. I am not the creator of this touch point. It's an official touch point. It's very good way to know more about the method, and I suggest that you give a search in the web and look for different activities you can see shared by other facilitators like coaches. Sorry, Valesa. Do you want to?
No, I just said thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Okay, and now it's time to Q&A session, please. It's important to us to dialogue about our session, your perception of the method. Okay.
So I guess I'll start, Diego. Thank you so much for that introduction. And also, I have zero awareness of what you were talking about. So for me, learning something completely new is really great. So I appreciate you and your presentation today. My questions is, in your experience and what you've done so far in your day-to-day, how does this work with a virtual crowd versus, like we saw in the pictures, group, right? Physically together using it, I get it. I understand it perhaps in a better, but how successful and how do you drive it to be successful in a virtual setting like today?
Very good question, Carmen. Thank you. And well, Lego Serious Play was created for presential workshops. Okay, obviously it's more powerful, it's more accurate, and it's important to say the behaviors. Sorry, because the behavior during the session, we can see different things and feel things about the situation that help us to understand better about the answer that somebody told us. Okay, but during the pandemic situation, different facilitators created and used Lego Serious Play to help people. And obviously, we have, like any methodology that was created for presential workshops, we have some problems. It's not the same, but it's completely usable. Okay, but we have to like our interaction. We need patience. People need pieces. We need to very good connection, and we need to listen carefully. Okay, but it's possible. Obviously, remember that is important when you design facilitation, that you have 3 steps to follow for each people. And now we have just 2 people sharing and playing, and take like 40-45 minutes. Okay, more people, it's more difficult to facilitate, because you need a lot more time to give the opportunity people tell about the models. Okay, but yes, you can use. I suggest to start with 1 or 2 and increasing after some experiences. Okay.
Thank you. Well, I have one more. Okay, so one more. In terms of whether it's group setting or one-to-one, when you use this, because it's a playful activity with serious and important and powerful outcomes and results. So, but not everyone is in that setting of playfulness. So I'm just going, like, just in general, how do you get people to engage in such a fast way when it's not, you know, I mean, it's a game, right? Physically, it's a game, and not everybody's creative or think they are creative. So what is your starting point in someone that might not have that engagement from a creativity point to start out with?
Yeah.
What's your tips there?
And it's an important thing here that we have a lot of people that think that they aren't creative people, but this is normal. And before that kind of situation that we need to manage during a facilitation, that we can act like a spiral with the methods. We can start with positive things, funny things, and creating the collaborative and creative environment, okay? And we can ask things specifically to uncover the creativity. For example, okay, now you can create, I will give you 1 minute to create a new transport, okay? You can use anything, but we need something new, completely new. Well, people will start, okay, I don't know, but we have a hover, we have a flight without wings, and this is important to put in the mood, you know, and you can do that with more questions, with less time to solve. When you decrease the time for solve the problem, to build something, you are putting the pressure to solve things without overthinking. Okay, and we can help people to slowly, with baby steps, create that mood that we need to achieve the correct environment and situation during the facilitation. I don't know if I answered.
No, you did. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody? No? Well, Claudia, please. Your microphone is off.
We can't hear you, Claudia.
I had my, can you hear me now?
Okay.
My AirPods, and then I took them out. Okay, I was saying that I love this process because it gives us a different perspective from participants, from our coaches, and even in teams or groups, it opens a new, like when you're using both hands, like you said, both sides of your brain are working together, and it's more creative. And so you take out your creative side, you don't think about your limits. And I think it's wonderful. So thank you so much for giving us, this space to know more about Lego.
Thank you. But I have a question. Do you believe?
Yes.
I have a question. Valesca, as psychologist, can you explain about your perception, how the impact of the Lego Serious Play method in a coach session?
I think what you said, Diego, makes a lot of difference. Then not to think too much, to give little time and not to be able to work with what is there, what is just unconscious. And then, like you did, you made me my question that I wasn't even clear why I chose that piece, but that possibility. And when we start playing, we travel in time and to our own, and we travel inside as well, right? So it kind of removed the barriers that Nanda was talking. So I think it's amazing. I love Legos, and I told you before, I had experience with no training or anything. And, in workshop with adults who at first said, what? Legos? And, a group of diplomats, they were super serious and it was amazing experience. This is why I met Diego, because people let the emotions come and all the associations, the free association that come when you're playing. And it's difficult to stop playing, right? Because I kept playing, and now I put the trophy there. I manage, and I'm going to leave this here in my window, so to have a reminder of my steps, my tangible steps.
Yeah, very good. And now I remember that with your point of view that so many times people will think deeply after the session, okay? Because now they are under pressure, but after that, and I suggest you to film or take a photo of the models in different fields, okay, to create evidences of the session and give to the player to look after the session and rethink about their story, and perhaps taking notes about how that session, that questions, that challenges reverb after the session in their life, okay?
It's great, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's it.
Any other questions from?
No, I have a lot more, but I'll contact you separately, Diego. It's a very interesting thing to do here for various purposes. So I'll call you later.
Oh, please. I am here. It's a pleasure. And I am looking. Thank you, Kalinka, for your words. And I love it to be here with you and play Lego and talk about Lego Serious Play. Okay. And Mesha Gay Walker, great session. I was able to join. Oh, thank you, Mesha. Yes, I tried. I do my best. And here, how long? Okay, it's enough. I don't know.
I think so.
Okay. People, thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you for staying here and talk and play well. We said in the Lego Serious Play community, thank you for playing well. play for trust, okay? And I hope this method let spark to you to discover more about the method and how the method could help you to help people to evolve, you know? Thank you so much. Thank you, Valesca. And Nada.
Thank you so much, Diego. It was great.
Thank you very much for accepting
Diego.
our invitation. Thank you for being here, Diego, and bringing all your energy.
Thank you.